Your garden could be hiding something deadly, not just invasive or annoying, but genuinely dangerous. People die from plants they bought at regular garden stores. Pets get poisoned. Entire properties get destroyed. Neighborhoods end up in legal battles over spreading plant roots. And the worst part? Garden centers keep selling them without warning. The biggest mistake gardeners make isn't lack of skill, it's planting the wrong things. Today, you're going to discover which plants look beautiful, but will become your worst nightmare. Welcome to Seniors Gardening Advice, where we share the truths that matter. This channel exists to protect your home, your family, and your peace of mind. If you care about making smart gardening choices, hit that subscribe button right now. We upload essential gardening knowledge every single week. Don't miss it. Also, please like this video and share it with everyone who gardens. Your friends need this information. Plant number 1, bamboo, the beautiful monster. Let's start with something that fools almost everyone. Bamboo looks absolutely incredible. It's tall, graceful, and grows at an amazing speed. When people picture their perfect garden, they imagine bamboo creating a natural privacy wall. They see it blocking wind and creating shade. For the first year or two, bamboo delivers exactly what people want. Then everything changes. Here's what happens underground. Bamboo doesn't grow like normal plants. It spreads through thick underground stems called rhizomes. These aren't like regular roots that stay put. Rhizomes travel horizontally underground like searching fingers. They don't care about property lines. They don't stop at fences. They actually push through concrete barriers. What starts as a small bamboo corner becomes a whole forest. It invades your grass. It takes over your flower beds. It crosses into your neighbor's yard. There are thousands of stories from frustrated homeowners. They planted bamboo for privacy. Now they're spending years and thousands of dollars trying to remove it. People have gone to court over bamboo invasions. The persistence is truly frightening. Cut it down and it comes back from the roots. Burn it and new shoots appear. Even a tiny fragment of root can regenerate the entire plant. Bamboo basically never dies. If you want bamboo look, choose the clumping varieties instead. These are more controlled, but the running types with spreading rhizomes will completely take over your yard. The only safe way to grow bamboo is in large containers where roots cannot escape. Even then, you need to monitor it constantly. Never plant it directly in ground soil.
Plant number 2, mint, the deceptive spreader. Now let's talk about mint. This might be the most deceiving plant on our list. Mint smells wonderful. It tastes delicious in tea and drinks. It seems harmless when you buy it from the garden center. It looks so innocent sitting in that small pot. So many people plant mint directly in their garden beds and immediately regret it. Mint is aggressive. Like bamboo, it spreads through underground runners called stolons. These runners travel beneath the soil surface, searching for new ground to colonize. Before you realize what's happening, mint appears 1 meter away from where you planted it, then 2 meters, then 5 meters. Your entire vegetable garden gets overtaken. Your flower borders fill with mint. Mint shoots up through cracks in your walkway. Mint dominates other plants. It suffocates slower-growing herbs like thyme, oregano, and sage. These plants cannot compete. Your entire garden starts smelling like a mojito bar and nothing else. You lose diversity in your garden. Experienced gardeners know the golden rule for mint. Mint only belongs in containers. Growing it in pots keeps it completely controlled. You get fresh mint leaves whenever you want. You can move it around. You can harvest it freely. Some clever gardeners even bury the pot slightly in the soil to make it look planted while actually containing it. But planting mint directly in the ground, that's a beginner mistake that causes years of regret. Once mint takes over, removing it is nearly impossible.
Plant number 3, English ivy, the climbing destroyer. English ivy is undeniably beautiful. Covering a wall or fence in ivy creates that romantic old-world garden look. Magazine photos show it perfectly. Everyone wants that aesthetic. But what you don't see in those photos is the destruction happening underneath. Ivy climbs fast. It covers walls, fences, trees, and anything it can grab. Its tiny root-like structures dig into surfaces. Over time, these cause serious damage to bricks, wood, and siding. Ivy isn't just cosmetic damage, it's structural damage. It's not unusual for ivy to pull down entire fence sections or cause thousands of dollars in building repairs. When ivy climbs trees, things get worse. It wraps tightly around the trunk. It climbs to the very top. It blocks sunlight from reaching the tree's leaves. Slowly, the tree weakens. Eventually, the whole tree dies. Meanwhile, ivy keeps spreading everywhere on the ground level. It creates a thick mat that suffocates grass, flowers, and native plants. Almost nothing else can survive where ivy takes hold. You end up with a monoculture of just ivy. Reversing this situation is extremely difficult. Many countries classify English ivy as an invasive species. Governments spend money trying to control it. Despite looking pretty in photos, the reality is a complete nightmare. If you already have ivy, consider removing it. If you don't have it, never start. There are many beautiful climbing plants that won't destroy your property.
Plant number 4, Wisteria, the beautiful strangler. When wisteria blooms, the display is truly stunning. Long cascades of purple flowers hanging from a pergola look like something from a fairy tale. It's romantic, it's elegant, it makes your garden look like paradise. This is why people fall in love with wisteria. But here's the truth that most beginning gardeners don't understand. Wisteria is ruthless. The vines are incredibly strong and muscular. They wrap tightly around everything. They grip wooden posts. They strangle fence sections. They eventually kill trees they climb. Over time, these vines squeeze and kill whatever they touch. A mature wisteria vine weighs a tremendous amount. That weight can collapse entire pergolas. It can pull down fences. The roots spread aggressively underground, making removal nearly impossible once established. People who grow wisteria spend hours every year pruning and managing it. It's constant maintenance work. Skip one growing season of maintenance, and wisteria becomes wild and out of control. It grows everywhere you don't want it. For beginning gardeners or anyone wanting low-maintenance yards, wisteria is disaster waiting to happen. The beauty isn't worth the effort and expense.
Plant number 5, Morning Glory, the complicated problem. Morning glories are undeniably attractive. Their trumpet-shaped flowers open in morning light. Colors are vibrant, purple, blue, pink, and combinations. They climb fences and walls quickly. They transform boring spaces into vertical gardens. Beginning gardeners love them because they grow fast and need minimal care. They seem perfect. The reality is far more complicated. Morning glories have one major problem that makes them dangerous. They produce an enormous number of seeds. A single plant creates hundreds of resistant seeds. These seeds fall to the ground and stay viable for years. Sometimes they stay viable for a full decade. Even if you pull out the original plant completely, you'll deal with new seedlings year after year. That new seedling becomes a new plant that produces hundreds more seeds. The vines wrap tightly around everything. Sometimes they strangle small shrubs, vegetable plants, and young trees. In vegetable gardens, they can overwhelm tomatoes, beans, and corn before you can stop them. In warm climates, morning glories are classified as invasive weeds. Once established in open fields, they're almost impossible to eradicate completely.
Plant number 6, castor bean, the deadly beauty. The castor bean plant is a walk-in contradiction. It looks absolutely stunning. Height can reach 10 feet in a single growing season. The leaves are enormous, shaped like stars, and shine in shades of green, bronze, or deep burgundy. People literally stop to ask what this plant is. It's the kind of plant that gets attention. The danger is in the seeds. Those shiny beans that look so decorative contain ricin. Ricin is one of the most lethal natural toxins known to science. Just a small handful of these seeds can be fatal if a human ingests them. Even fewer are needed to poison pets or livestock. Ricin shuts down the cell's ability to make proteins, causing organ failure. There's no antidote, there's no cure. For families with children or pets, this plant represents an unacceptable risk. While castor oil from processed seeds has medical and cosmetic uses, that processing is highly controlled by professionals. This is absolutely not something a home gardener should attempt. Keep this plant far away from your garden if anyone vulnerable lives in your home.
Plant number 7, Angel's Trumpet,
the toxic deceiver. Angel's trumpet is one of the most deceptive plants that exists. Its enormous, hanging, trumpet-shaped flowers are absolutely mesmerizing. They're white, yellow, pink, or orange. They perfume the entire garden in the evening. They're hypnotic. People plant them without knowing they're introducing one of the most toxic plants in the Americas. Every single part is poisonous. Leaves, flowers, seeds, and roots all contain dangerous alkaloids called tropane alkaloids. These include scopolamine, atropine, and other compounds in dangerous concentrations. Ingesting any part causes terrifying hallucinations, severe delirium, rapid heartbeat, and can be fatal. The toxin can affect the brain permanently. In many Latin American countries, Angel's trumpet has a sinister reputation. It's been used to commit crimes, from robbery to worse. Simply touching the flowers and rubbing your eyes causes pupil dilation and vision problems. If you have children or pets, this plant should never be on your property. The beauty is not worth the risk. Plant number 8, Oleander, the poisonous showstopper. Oleander is possibly the most toxic ornamental plant in the entire world, yet garden centers across Latin America sell it without any warning whatsoever. Its pink, white, or red flowers are beautiful and bloom generously for months. It resists drought. It tolerates poor soil. It grows quickly. It seems like the perfect plant choice. Every part is extremely toxic. A single leaf can kill a child. Just a few leaves can kill an adult. The poison attacks the heart, causing fatal heart rhythms. There were documented cases of people dying from using oleander branches to make cooking skewers. There were deaths from burning oleander wood and inhaling the smoke. Even honey from bees that visited oleander flowers can be toxic. If you have oleander in your garden and children or animals are nearby, seriously consider removing it. The risk is too high. Don't let the attractive flowers fool you into thinking it's safe. This plant kills.
Plant number 9, water lilies, the silent water invader. If you have a pond or live near water, you know this plant. Water lilies look innocent, floating with green leaves and delicate flowers. The blooms are peaceful and beautiful, but this is one of the most destructive invaders of aquatic ecosystems. It reproduces at alarming speed, doubling its population within weeks. Water lilies completely cover the water surface, blocking sunlight. Fish die because oxygen levels drop. Native aquatic plants disappear. Mosquitoes multiply in the stagnant water underneath. In many Latin American countries, water lily is a serious environmental problem. Rivers, lakes, and canals become completely covered. Removing water lily is expensive and nearly impossible. If you have a garden pond, never introduce water lilies unless you're prepared for complete commitment to management. Once established, water lilies take over. The ecosystem becomes damaged. Plant number 10, Tree of Heaven, the false promise. The name suggests beauty, shade, and peace. Reality is completely different. This tree is a nightmare. It grows at incredible speed. It sends out shoots everywhere. It produces thousands of seeds yearly. The roots are aggressive and can damage sidewalks, septic systems, and house foundations. This tree produces chemicals that suppress other plants around it. This creates patches of dead soil with nothing growing. Worst of all, even if you cut it down completely, the stump sends up dozens of new shoots. It's nearly impossible to kill. Despite its celestial name, this tree is pure problem. Stay far away.
Plant number 11, Kudzu, the smothering vine. Kudzu arrived from Asia and has become a continental disaster. It grows at an almost unbelievable speed. In one season, it can cover entire buildings, trees, and landscapes. It smothers everything beneath it, cutting off sunlight and killing all vegetation. It produces seed pods that spread through wildlife. It produces underground tubers that make removal nearly impossible. Countries have spent millions trying to control kudzu without success. Once it establishes, it takes over entire regions. Don't ever plant this species. If you see it on your property, remove it immediately before it takes hold. Important message to viewers. These 11 plants are the most common dangerous ones sold in garden centers without proper warnings, but there are others equally dangerous that continue selling throughout Latin America. Research every plant before purchasing. Read labels carefully. Ask nursery workers specific questions about invasiveness and toxicity. Don't assume that just because something is sold means it's safe for residential gardens. Gardening should bring joy, not stress or danger. Choosing the right plants sets you up for success. Choosing wrong can cost you years and thousands of dollars. It can threaten your family's health. It can destroy ecosystems. Before you plant anything, look it up. Ask questions. Watch for warming signs. Share this information with friends and family who garden. If this video helped you make better gardening decisions, please like it right now. Your support helps us reach more gardeners who need this knowledge. Subscribe to Seniors Gardening Advice for more essential gardening information every week. Leave a comment below telling us which plants surprised you most. Share this video with every gardener you know. They need this information. Good gardening practices start with good knowledge. Protect your garden, protect your family, protect your community. Thanks for watching Seniors Gardening Advice.